This video is on working with acupressure points for health and wellness. So in the Qigong system, there's a recognition that everything is energy at a subtle level. We are energy. We're part of this great ocean, and we're just a drop in it. We're the same as it at a fundamental level. So this, in our Western understanding, is at an anatomic level. We're all made of atoms. So your body has various different levels of density. The most physically dense tissues are your bones, and then we have your muscles and your skin, etc. But you're also made of energy. In Western science, this is the nervous system. The Qigong system goes a little bit further in more subtle energies, which build up in energy pools, which are whirlpools. So this is this great ocean. And then there's these pools of energy where the energy is spiraling in, and it slows down the vibratory rate at various different densities throughout the body. These whirlpools gather into collaterals or energy channels. These energy channels go throughout your whole system, and they feed your major organs as well as other things in the body. So acupuncture and acupressure both stimulate various points of energy channels where the energy pools, and it can help to bring in energy flow for that whole channel. So you can bring in more flow and ease and harmony within yourself, which also relates to mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual harmony in connection with you and your universe. It's all through better health. So I'm going to go through a number of these different points. How to work with an acupuncture or pressure point. If you're using acupressure, you want to be there for at least 30 seconds. So I'm going to go through a few of these, and we're not going to do the full 30. A quicker way to do it is to do 9 rotations, so you're stimulating it in a clockwise direction, and then 9 rotations in the opposite way. You can go vice versa to that too. And then stimulate it by squeezing. And then you want to gather your energy, attention, awareness, mind, heart, everything in that point and breathe into it, which is going to help, because where we bring our energy and focus is where energy flows. Then it's going to stimulate that point, which is going to cause a corresponding shift. If you're energetically sensitive, you might feel it. If you're not as energetically sensitive, you might not. You're still going to get the benefit. But as we're going through these, at least go through them and try to get that sense and feel. Be very receptive to how you're feeling right now. And then we're going to move through the practice and then get a sense for where you land. Okay, so the first point we're going to do is the governing vessel number 20. So it's at the top of the head. You can kind of go up from the ears. You can stimulate with both fingers, but begin to do your 9 little rotations in both ways. And then apply some firm pressure down there. So the governing vessel is the primary yang pathway that runs up the back of the body to the top of the head. And as this is one of the high points of it, it helps to bring yang or ascending energy up. So if your energy is low, moving towards a depressive state, and you want to lift up the energy, this can be a great place to focus. As your energy lifts up to this point, it'll lift it up and it will encourage uplifting chi. All positive states, as you'll notice with the smile, begin to uplift the chi. All negative states begin to pull the chi down. Now, it doesn't mean that pulling chi down will create a negative state, because sometimes that also creates relaxation. But in this particular case, uplifting chi and helping to lift up to this point is going to have a lot of good benefits. The next one is the yin tang, or the third eye. So let's do our rotations. You can use any finger here. Stay focused on that point. You can bring your eyes there, energy, awareness, everything going there. So this is a concentration point as well as a relaxation point. It's good for stimulating the eyes as well as the pineal and the pituitary gland. Okay, gallbladder number 21. By the way, the number is, so gallbladder is the Gallbladder Meridian. The first point in the Gallbladder Meridian is number 1, and then it's successive upwards. So this is the 21st point. And it's right in the trapezius muscle. If you go in the middle, you can either go down into the trapezius or right in front. You can stimulate both sides here if you want to. And don't do this one if you're pregnant, by the way. And what we're going to do is rotate 9 times in either direction and stimulate down. So this is a really powerful point for relaxation. The metaphoric sense is taking the weight of the world off your shoulders. So take some deep breaths, bring your breath up to the trapezius without forcing it. And just get a sense of how that shifts your energy. So the local region here, this is also going to offer benefits to, is shoulder tightness as well as neck tightness. So it can relieve some of the strain of getting in the head, cause the energy to move down so it can be more embodied. Okay, conception vessel number 17. So you go from your nipples right in the center where your sternum is here, and then do some rotations. Take a nice deep breath into that area. You may notice a little deeper breath is possible with the expansion of the lungs, because this helps expand the lungs. It's going to help the heart. It's going to help to calm your body. All these are going to bring about harmonization and calming of the body, but this is a great one for that. Okay, the next point is the heart, heart 7, which is called the spirit gate. So we want to go on our pinky side, and then we want to go about 3 or 4 fingers off the wrist, and there's a little bit of a gap there, like a depression that you can move your fingers into in between the bones, and get a sense for what it feels like to squeeze in there. Do a few different angles, and then do your rotations. I find this to be a really powerful one. So it's really good at calming the system, bringing the heart and its impatience and its excitement down to a level of ease. It's a great one to know. Like, I love to do these on my own, but if you have a partner or a loved one, we often hold their hand, and holding the hand also is going to stimulate various acupressure points. But it's good to know a few additional ones, if they're okay with it, and you've talked about it, to allow for some pressure here, allow for a little pressure here, here, in the center of the palm. And you can affect, you know, her heart, her large intestine, her pericardium, and bring about a lot more health and relaxation in her body, which is a few different points to know. Okay, the next one, which one do I want to show next? Well, let's do 2 more. So we'll do the Spleen 6. This one's a little bit hard to show. I hope the camera can see this. So I'm in behind my ankle bone, and I'm about, once again, 3 to 4 lengths up, and then I'm squeezing on both sides here. So again, you can do your rotations. So this is known as the 3 meetings points. You can hold that, and you can also bend over to do these. I just don't have my camera set up in that way. 3 meeting points. So we have your spleen, your kidney, and your liver that all move through that same point. So this is going to help all of those, and digestion and calming the energy, of course, as all these do. So the final one we're going to do is the liver 3. You can go between your big toe and your first toe, and go up once again 3-4 finger lengths in between where the 2 bones are. You can stimulate top and bottom of the foot here. When I know that the line has taken effect, I'll notice a bigger, deeper breath and a nice sigh of relaxation. So get a sense for if that happens to you. That one is great for irritability and the liver, which can hold a lot of resentment. So practice with these. If you're doing yoga, you're down touching your toes anyways, might as well stimulate a few points. Brings about ease, brings about harmony, and it's so simple. It's so simple. Let me know if you like this video, you want me to make more on acupuncture and acupressure points, as well as follow along for more Qigong, breathwork, and yoga videos. I'll see you in another video. Have a great day.